homework from yesterday, very similar type problems. First question, 30% off. Well, how much is 30% off of 40 bucks? $12. And again, if you want to use a calculator, that's fine, but you better have your work showing. So I know what you typed in there. Is that my answer?
No.
No, that's my discount. So how much am I paying?
$28.
28 bucks is your answer. Question number 2, I had the formula there for you, change divided by the original. Lauren, how much did our number of A's change?
4.
Went from 16 to 12, that is a change of 4. What's 4 divided by 16? Because that was my original.
0.4?
What's that?
0.4?
Yeah, no, not 0.4.
4?
What?
4?
Nope.
0.25?
Yeah, 1/4 is 0.25. So what percent is that?
25.
25%. Question number 3. Again, don't just write a number down there. Gave you an example of what I would like to see from yesterday. Put our little labels here of what you did so you can follow along. So if you made a mistake, we know what you did. If you write down this, I have no idea how you got that. I don't know if you guessed. I don't know if you watched a video on YouTube that gave you the answer. I can't help you when you just write this down. Okay, you say, Mr. Milbrand, what I do wrong, I don't know. So please write your steps down. There's 5 problems there. Expectations were given right here. I expect you to do that as well. So which method would you like to do on this problem? This one you might be able to guess and check like we did the first way. We can do this method. We could do this method. Left one, divide first, okay? Divide by what's in front of the parenthesis, then we're dividing by -5. I'm gonna make a little note of that. If I divide the left side by -5, the -5 disappears. All I'm left with is x minus 1. 40 divided by -5 is? -8. And now I have one last step, the opposite of a -1.
Plus 1.
I add 1 to both sides. So what is -8 plus 1? -7. And again, you can always double check. You want to know if you got it right? -7 minus 1 is -8. -8 times -5 is 40. You can be 100% sure you got it right. Next one, first step. By? Divide by the number in front of the parentheses. So we're dividing by 12. That eliminates the 12. 24 divided by 12? 2. Opposite of a plus 10. Minus 10. 2 minus 10. -8. Next one. Got a fraction out front. Does that change my strategy? It shouldn't. So I got to divide by 1/6, which is the same as multiplying by?
6/1.
Same as multiplying by 6. So it eliminates on the left side. 11 times 6. 66. Opposite? -6. 60. Next one. What am I dividing by? Divide by whatever number is in front there. Divide by 5/7, which is the same as times 7 over 5. So on the left side, just have the x minus 9. What's this going to be? Dakota? $35. Lerud, opposite.
Oh, divide. Yeah, plus, right? 'Cause it's plus 9.
Right?
40. Oh, 44.
44. Very good. All right, any questions on any of those? You will have one like that on your warm-up today. There's 5 examples for you. And again, you can be 100% sure. Divide by what's in front of the parenthesis and do the opposite. Divide by what's in front of the parenthesis, do the opposite. They're all the same. Some of them you'll be able to see. Next question, number 4. Directions, Dieterle.
Select all the expressions that represent a correct solution to the equation 6 x plus 4 equals 4.
All right. So how do you solve it is what it's asking you. Or we could actually figure it out and then see which answers work. Anybody think they have one? Lauren. D. Divide by 6. Subtract 4. Works good. Cruz. F. So they would have distributed on this one. And they said you subtract 24 and then divide by 6. That works as well. There's one more. E is the same thing. Dividing by 6 and times 1 over 6 is the same thing. Question number 5. That's just like that example we did before class that I told you to put in your notes. Very similar. Show 2 ways. Lynn distributed, all right? So, Carson, 7 times x.
7,
7 times 2.
14.
Remember our first step here?
91 divided by, no.
Nope, don't touch this first. Get rid of that.
Um,
Opposite of that. Subtract 14. 91 minus 14.
7, 7.
Last step. Lauren? Divide by 7, and I get? All right, now let's check Noah's way. Noah's way is the one that you guys prefer, right? Get rid of that 7. How? Divide by 7. What is 91 divided by 7? Molly. 13, and then I do the opposite of that. Dieterle? Opposite,
subtract 2.
and I get?
11.
Okay, what is the same? What is different about the methods? Okay, what is the same? Let's answer that first. Matthew.
They both got x equals 11.
Both give you the same answer, which they should. What is different? Well, what did you do first here? We multiplied. And then we subtracted. And then we divided. How about Noah's way? What did we do first? Divided. And then subtracted. So you could say the number of steps is different. This one was 3 steps, 3 operations. This one was only 2. The order that we did them is different. But somehow you needed to say something that was the same and something that was different.